things are getting tough. Nothing's making sense, but you keep on looking up. They tell you to be true, you're trying every day.
Hi, welcome to this video, where we're gonna be talking about exponential growth and decay with graph and equation, while relating it to the Chernobyl disaster of 1986 and to real-life situations occurring today. To conclude, we're gonna talk about nuclear energy and its environmental effects. Enjoy! An exponential function is represented by the equation y equals b to the x power. It always passes through a point 0,1, which is the characteristic point. The range is y greater than 0, and the domain is all the real numbers from negative infinity to positive infinity, because the graph is continuous. It goes up or down depending if it's increasing or decreasing.
When and why did it happen?
Well, it happened in April 26th of 1986, and it happened in Ukraine, near the Belarus border, and 120 kilometers near the capital city.
It happened in a factory in Chernobyl. It was a nuclear energy factory, and it happened because someone made a mistake, like a person made a mistake, and the whole thing blew up. And how did it happen? Well, the atoms kept growing, hitting other atoms, and it kept growing in an exponential way.
And to this day, it's still radioactive, and it will take 20,000 years for it to be populated again.
Just wanna know that everything will be okay when things are getting rough.
Hi, my name is Eugenio Castillo, and I'm Tamez, and we're going to explain the exponential growth of Chernobyl. Well, here we have first a formula that is y equals 3 to the power of x. That is a formula to represent the atomic bomb's power and the energy, the nuclear energy. And the characteristics points is 0,1 and 1, base. Here we can see the chart really going up exponentially.
That is 0, 0,1, and 1, the base, that is 3, and the next one is 2,9 because of that formula.
Some real-life examples of exponential growth and decay. Rabbit reproduction in Okushima, Japan. Okushima is an island in Japan known as the Rabbit Isle, where there are to be found various rabbits that call it a home. This all started because back in the 1920s, when the army began manufacturing chemical weapons, they used rabbits to test gases and weapons. They sent them to this island where there was no population, an island that was erased from maps. It is believed that in 1971, some kid left 8 rabbits in the island, and from then on, they reproduced and formed an entire society of rabbits. Another clear example of exponential growth is in the business area, with companies like Uber that started recently, and the demand has been increasing over time.
The main implication you need to worry about using nuclear energy is that you have to use it safely, because if you don't, it can cause really big trouble. It is a clean source because it doesn't emit pollution, and it is the only thing that can produce big amounts of electricity quickly. Yes, we are aware that there is a nuclear plant in Mexico and that it is La Laguna Verde, Veracruz. No, it is not safe because if a natural disaster happens, it can cause a catastrophe.
The Chernobyl 1986 nuclear disaster may be prevented because it was a human error. After its explosion, the radiation and the pollution spread all around. There was no way to stop this. The radioactivity didn't reach to Mexico. The environmental consequences of other nuclear disasters and the use of nuclear weapons are that the radioactive particles can travel from the site of an atomic bomb explosion and contaminate bodies of water, including aquatic live fish. Also, in this case of Chernobyl, its forests still have radioactivity, and it will remain for decades.